I got mail! Yay! I got mail! Yay!
I love watching your vlogs, mine breaking down one of my jumps on your channel. Holy shit. Hajime! Yes, I wasn't screwing with you with the vlog. Sam Kendricks asked me to review his videos. How do you even go about doing something like this?
First off, Sam, you're gripping too low. You need to grip a lot higher. Because nobody can push off as high as you can. I know you've done it a few times, but nobody can do it. Not even you. That makes no sense.
That speed suit you're wearing, no good. It's just too tight. I can see your bulge of your vaulting pole. You need the short shorts so your bulge hangs out of the leg hole.
Why aren't you wearing a helmet? Safety first, man. There's a lot of kids out there who need to be safe, because I've seen some pretty crazy little pole vault wipeouts where if a helmet probably would not have saved their life, but it makes you look cooler.
You need to start adhering to the Petrov model, because just because you have a bronze medal in the Olympics, soon to be American record, and Olympic trials record, doesn't mean your technique's very good. You need to switch everything and vault the French or the Russian way of vaulting, or the Australian. I will review Sam's video, and I even sent him a message back saying, dude, are you sure? I don't want your dad to get mad at me, because one of my last meets I did was at Milrose Games, and I got to room with Sam, and we hung out in Reno, and he's one of the greatest dudes I've ever met. And how do you coach a guy who's jumped that high and find something wrong? The cool thing is there's always something to fix, and that's why I think a lot of us fall in love with the pole vaults, this puzzle that you'll never solve. So I will do my best and see if it makes some sense to you guys. On another real cool note, Dylan Cornwell got a Team Hoot tattoo. I don't know anyone else on the face of the planet who has a Team Hoot tattoo yet. I don't even have a Team Hoot tattoo. I don't even have a tattoo, but this is awesome, and I'm just happy that what I'm trying to do connected with someone so much to be like, I'm putting that right here forever, or until I need a laser to get rid of that thing. Let's answer 2 questions that I've got this week from a couple people. The first one is, what is the most ideal weight to pole vault at? And my answer always is the weight where you run the fastest and hurt the least. I've just known some people who are, when they're too thin, they break and they get fragile and they get hurt. But the cool thing about pole vault is there's a pole for every weight and every body size. So no matter what you're doing, you can always grab the right tool. But you have to be able to be fast, because that's the most important part of the pole vault. I don't have a magic answer, because there isn't one. As long as you're fast and healthy, whatever weight that is, that's your magic weight. Another question I keep getting is,
Hey Shawn, I don't have a close pole vault facility I can jump at. How do I train for the pole vault when it happens a few months down the road?
I have a really cool PowerPoint on my website. I'll put it in the link in the description below. It's called The Art and the Science of the Pole Vault. I've given this presentation a few times all over. At the end, it gives you a lot of ways you can practice the pole vault without having a facility. The best advice I can give you is work on getting faster. There's a lot of dogs barking, I apologize. They're really excited. So speed is the most important part, and if you go to my website, I'm gonna put I have a Cyber Monday. I call it Cyber Wednesday because it's Cyber Wednesday when you're watching this, but it will be up for a week where you can get my training plan for 50% off. It's usually $300. Or roughly $300, and so it's $150 for a 3-month training plan. That should get you pretty close to when your season starts. So work on your speed. Speed is the most important thing you can do, and strength. And then on top of that, there are some pole vault drills in there, pretty much primarily the plant and the takeoff, because if you watch these vlogs, that's the most important part in my mind. The 1-month training program, it is YouTube 1. That's the promo code. If you want the 3-month training plan, it's YouTube 3. And all the training programs come with videos of all the circuits and the workouts. The other thing is, if you just are a nerd and you want to see that PowerPoint, it is right here. It's PDF and the PowerPoint. If you do check it out, please let me know if you like it and if it makes sense. I hope that answers your question. There's a lot of things you can do to be good at the pole vault, and most of it, I would say 90% of what happens to make you a good pole vaulter happens off of the pole vault runway. Sounds crazy, but trust me, I've been doing this a long time. Let's review some videos. Let's start with Sam's. Alright, before we start, I'd like to just say the elite pole vaulters do primarily the exact same things you guys are doing. Or beginner pole vaulters. They're trying to accomplish the same things. They've just been doing it longer. So so they're more consistent at doing it. So Sam sent me 2015 and 2016, and he's like, hey, maybe we can compare and see how they look a little different. What I've been talking about the most is getting your plan up early and on time, and then just staying tight to the pole. Sam does this just about better than anybody else. Now, if we watch here, we want his arm completely locked at takeoff. We can see it's a little bent. It's pretty close there, though. But look, he's leaning forward at takeoff, driving with his chest. Arm's still bent, pole's bending, and now his arm's straight. But see, he's still driving with his chest. Killer swing. Now Sam does this better than anyone in the world. He stays tighter to the pole than anyone I've ever seen. Right hand, kind of on that left leg, but he's still keeping it nice and tight. Now the right leg comes over to the right hand, and he just smokes 18 feet like it's nobody's business. This is when Sam jumped like 19 feet and had the same clearance. But watch this. Arm straighter sooner. Now his arm's straight. See, his arm was straighter sooner. Just that little bit changes everything. And you can see how the pole just kind of picks him up just a little bit sooner. And again, killer. I could watch his jump all day. It's just phenomenal. So now if we look here, right hand's on his right leg. Different from 2015. Still on his right leg. Now it's coming over to his left just a little bit. But his turn's coming, so now his right leg's coming into his right hand. So it's still pretty tight. And again, he's still tighter to the pole than anyone I've ever seen. And that's like 19.4. Same clearances here, but there's just little minute changes. Now keep in mind, I don't have his speed numbers, but I'm sure he's a little faster, a little stronger than he was that year. And I mean, we're essentially talking about the same exact things. That arm just needs to be up early, which it is, and it's in front of his head. 1 o'clock. Then when it hits, you know, the stretch reflex happens. It's not rocket science. The elite pole vaulters and the normal pole vaulter, or elite pole vaulters and younger pole vaulters are all trying to do the exact same things with less error. So I hope that makes sense. Let's review some of these other videos, and I hope Mr. Kendricks, Sam's dad, doesn't get too mad. I kind of stepped in as coach for about a minute here. Miss you guys. You guys are awesome. Hopefully I get to see you soon. All right, this one comes from Jason. Let's watch it fast first. Nice, dude. Really attacked the box. Nice. Nice. I really like that jump. So just like we were talking about with Sam, first thing we want to try is try and get that top arm up and straight before the pole touches the back of the box. So see how it's almost at a 90-degree angle? Now it touched the back, and then the pole forces your arm straight. So I would start with that. That's going to move you into the pit more, just like a lot of the other videos we talked about. Just really focus on locking that top arm and having it completely straight before the butt of the plug touches the back of the box. And you're off and running, man. It looks really good. By the way, that was Jason, not Jamie. Now I'm going to do Jamie right now. All right, let's watch those fast ones. Nice, dude. Man, you have killer control of that vault. You know that staying tight to the pole thing I was telling it like Sam does? You're doing that really, really well. But I want you to think about leaning forward at takeoff. If you watch Sam's versus yours, or what I've been talking about, right now our hips are getting sucked under and we're already at this kind of backwards angle. Versus if you hit it with your chest a little harder, it's going to create more energy into that pit, and then you're just going to smoke even bigger bars. And that's already a pretty solid bar right there, man. So yeah, just lean forward a little bit. Looks really good. This one comes from Cone, K-O-A-N. Hope I'm saying that right. Holy. Okay, everyone watch this takeoff. Arm is completely locked. Pole is about 2 feet from the box. Now watch this killer takeoff he has here. Boom! OMG. That is what I'm talking about. Really good. Right hand, right leg. Good, man. It's a really good jump. Okay, so here's where I would start. Right here. We're just staying on the side of the pole. So I want that right arm or that left arm, sorry, your bottom arm to be closer to your chin. Turn your body into the pole just a little bit. And the higher you can get that hand closer to your chin, the tighter to the pole you're going to be, and you're going to catch more of the ride. Again, watch Sam. Watch how close that left arm comes to his body. So if you kind of keep it down by your hip, then you're at this angle with the pole, like you're coming off the side of it, versus I don't know if this is right, but here's how I like to look at it. You want to come right in between your hands, straight up the middle, just like you're doing a deadlift. And we tried right there, but now like our feet are going that way, and then our arm's still not at our chest yet, so then we're kind of off. So yeah, try that. Get that left arm nice and tight, almost like right under your chin. Killer plant though, dude. Holy shnikes. So I hope that made some sense for everybody. That was really fun. Thanks to Sam Kendricks for sending some videos. It was completely unexpected. It's just nice to stay in contact with some of the elite guys, since I'm not really in that area right now in my life. If something I said made sense, please leave me a message in the comments below. It's the comments and the feedback that help me keep making these things. For everyone who sent a video, thanks again. If you guys want those workout training plans, it is YouTube 1 if you want the 1 month, and it's YouTube 3 if you want the 3 month. Those will be up for a week. So if you guys are interested in those, 50% off on the one, I think 10% off on the other one. Also, lastly, I've been playing with this idea of creating a whole nother channel that's just pole vault, because I don't know if some of you are sick of some of the other videos I'm making, or some of you like that. I'm not really sure. So let me know, because if that's the case, I will create one channel that's 100% pole vault, and then the other channel will be everything else. Just let me know. Again, all the links and the PowerPoints are in the description below. Check that out. Everyone, please leave in the message below that Sam Kendricks needs to wear shorter shorts and a helmet. That's it. That was the biggest thing wrong with his vault. His pants were too long. They were pretty much capris. Too much of his head was showing. He needs to wear a helmet because safety is important. With that said, life is meant to be experienced, and curiosity will get you there. New pole vault vlog next week. See ya. Bye.
Ooh, yeah, yeah.